we'll film just basically, if you want to say anything, then you can say that first to the players like you do normally. Okay. And then when you're done with that, then we'll film the actual toss of the coin, and then I'll just get a word from both of the skippers. Okay? So if you want to do a pre-match chat, then do it now before we start. Okay. This is the first game for you. There is some changes this year. On the pacer, you must have wear the helmet. And if the keeper is standing on the turf, you must wear the helmet even spinner or the pacer. Then it's a free hit as well. Free hit as well. Every no ball is counted as a free hit. Correct. Do you have any questions? And there's no break. It's 85 minutes, so 1 hour 25 minutes before you start. You need to be prepared to bowl the first ball of the last over on 86 minutes. And there is no break in between. There is no break. But the batters whoever wants them whenever we you will give that time after yeah, we can extend it after every 5 minutes. Good? Yes. Yeah, and the point, this is the head, this is the tail. So you have the home team, you will toss the point. Heads is the ball. And it's tails.
Yeah, so it's our first game, so we will have a bat first for the first match. Lots of new players, excited to play our first game of the season. Hope for the best and good luck for the next team as well. Thanks.
Yeah, pretty okay. We are playing the same 11 like we play with Amperes, so for the best.
Okay, best of luck to both teams. Great to have you down here. The toss. And the result of the toss, say again, what was it?
Tampere will bat first.
Tampere will bat first. Pardon me, I'm getting old, my memory. There we go. So Tampere will bat first on their first game of the season on the Finnish Premier League 2025 at the wonderful Kerava National Cricket Ground. Please join us shortly, approximately 10 minutes time for the live feed. Welcome.
Thanks. Good luck.
Good luck, guys, and we'll start very sharp.
Welcoming back viewers to the National Cricket Ground here at Kerava for the second match of 3 today from the Finnish Premier League 2025, which sees the Tampere Amperes playing against the Bengal Tiger Thundercats. And the Tampere Amperes won the toss and decided to bat. We have the two openers, Usman and Nadim, at the wicket already, with MD Humayun Kabir bowling the first over for the Bengal Tiger Thundercats from the water tower end, or the road end, and to the left-handed Usman coming right arm over the wicket. Just a bit late on that one. This is the first game for Tampere of the season, first game as such down here at the Kerava National Cricket Ground for them in the Premier League. Bengal Tigers with the second match on the run for today. Tampere then will play the third match against Helsinki Titans later on this evening, as the travelling team from Tampere gets the 2 later games in the day. Normally speaking here, then that's just dabbed down at his feet by the batter. No run. Just one so far off the first 4 balls of the first over from Kabir. Bowling a little bit of better length than he did in the previous match to the Empire batters. Just way too short all the time, and he was dispatched on most occasions. In again. Just guided down through the vacant slip area to the deep third man fielder. Beliat Khan in front of the commentary box here. One of the 2 fielders out in the power play for the Thundercats. And that run brings Ali Nadim, his batting partner, right-hander, to face. Kabir will continue bowling right arm around the wicket to the right-hander. Playing a miss to finish the over. So 2 for the loss of no wickets at the end of the first. One bounce 4. Nice shot from Osman. Second over being bowled by Alam for the Thundercats. Introduction of spin Shahid Alam for the second over.
সামনে করেন, অফসাইডে করেন। ওই বলে বলেন বলেন
As it is, then they complete the run, which brings the right-handed Nadim, Ali Nadim, onto strike. Alam to continue. Swiped away, but straight to the fielder, no run.
বোলিং বাই গুড লেন্থ এক রান রিলিজ করেন তাড়াতাড়ি আর বল ছাড়েন না
It's Kabir to continue with his second and the third over of the innings from the water tower end. This one looks like to be beating the batter for pace there, straight through the keeper for another dot. So far Nadim 2 from 7 and Usman 8 from 6 deliveries. As Kabir is in, right arm over, short one. Just rolls out to the square leg fielder by the umpire for a single. With a single then being change of batters, the left-handed Usman. That's right up in the air and that's gone. Nice catch, easy catch. Taken. First fall of wicket at the score on 12. So 12 for the loss of 1. As the first Tampere batter departs. And that's Usman. Is that for me? Oh shit, yeah. Was it? They know I'm driving. I was going to say, you have it. Sure? So I'm bad enough already. You need to get some beer down me and get better. What is he, 92? Oh, shit, I forgot I put the sunners again. If I see that way, no, I just can't see the screen. Perkele. Ah. 78. You batter. Varis, Ali Varis, facing MD Humayun Kabir. Straight through the keeper for another dot. This one pulled just into the vacant mid-on area, and they come through for an easy single. This one just turned around the corner again. Short of a length delivery, just take another single, which brings us to the end of the third over. 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. That wicket falling to Kabir. And it'll be a lamb to continue from the residential end, number 3. Thundercats spinner, and he'll be bowling first to Ali Varis, 78 for the Tampere Amperes. Amperes, however that is pronounced. And that one is just squirted to the square leg field. They'll come through for an easy single. Allow him to continue. And that's a full ball, well dug out by Varis, left-handed batter, the newer of the batting partnerships to the crease. Just faced 3 deliveries. There's that one. Oh, and it's just come down just short of the fielder. They'll come through for a single. Some uncertainty there as to whether that was going to carry on it, but didn't have enough on it. Fielding changes now for the right-handed batter Nadim. We have Longon and Kaukorna out currently, just the 2 fielders out during the power play. There's no run there, as Alam then continues. And that one is hit through the mid-wicket region, but the Longon fielder come round to collect that one and keep that to a single. Varis back on strike to take the last last ball of the 4th over. Alam delivers that. Come back for a second. Yep, 2 to Varis. 19 for 1 at the end of the 4th. So it'll be Rifat coming in from the water tower end for his first over, the 5th of the innings, and I'll come back for a second, making it easily enough. So facing is Nadim, 8 from 13 currently. Let's just tap down into the artificial turf, no run. Swing and a miss. Rifat continues, and that's short of length, and he's just hit that straight up in the air. And the Thundercats fielder comes down underneath it nicely. Number 70. Afzal Hussain takes the catch. And that's the second wicket down for Tampere. With the score on 21. So, new batter. Nadeem departs 8 from 16. With the score on 21 and the loss of the second wicket for the Amperes. New batter 92 shot number, I believe, Hamza Mukhtar comes to the wicket in at 4. To join his batting partner, the left-handed Ali Varis. Need to put a partnership together here. Still not at the end of the power play yet. 2 wickets down in the power play, generally seen as a win for the bowling side in those circumstances. So Rifat it is in to bowl. Not short of a length. With anything resembling a gully fielder in there, then there would have been straight to him, but there wasn't, so he gets away with a single off the first ball. Banged in short. Surprised Mukhtar, I think, somewhat, by the reaction at least, but managed to guide it to where there wasn't a fielder. Brings Varis back on the strike, who's 4 from 5 balls thus far. And Rifat continues from the water tower end, straight through the keeper. That's the end of the over. 22 for the loss of 2 at the end of the 5th. So fairly slow going here for Tampere. And what is their first game of the season here at the Kerava National Cricket Ground. Finnish Premier League matches all played at Kerava National Cricket Ground, and Tampere then having to travel for their games, play all of their matches at the weekends. So they'll be invariably seen here on live streams this summer as they play double headers throughout the season against other Premier League opposition. We'll see Alam it is to continue, taking his 3rd over from the residential end. Now bowling to Mukhtar. And that's just dabbed out into the vacant cover area. No interest there to take a quick single, even though the field is set back. That's another dot, wider one. And again, same result. Dab down into the extra cover region, no run. And a bit of a wild slog, and there's the only way that was going to end up was straight into the hands of Azad Uzman, I think it is. Just inside the ring at mid-wicket, and that's the 3rd wicket down. As Mukhtar departs just for 1. Correction. Apparently it was Ruhed Paul was the catcher. Not Azad Uzman, beg your pardon. Off the bowling of Shahid Alam. That's his 1st wicket of this match. as another wicket falls on 22. New batter Taimur Mehmand. So he's in at 5. Tampere here in all sorts of trouble. They need to somehow get about rebuilding this innings from here to put anything of a score on the board. Last 2 balls of the power play. So the field will be set, one would have thought, a little bit further back after these 2. That one is hit straight down. Through long on. I was just about to say 2 long on, but then I realised that they had moved the fielder, didn't have a long on fielder, so it's 4 runs. First ball off the mark for Mehmand. Nicely played. And this one again, straight up in the air. Ooh, just fortunately for him, fortunately for the batter, then the 2 fielders almost crashed into each other, and then neither of them managed to get under the ball. So what looked like a regulation catch didn't end up in anybody's hands, and that's the end of the 6th. 27 for the loss of 3 wickets. So Rifat it is, continuing with the 7th. Bowling to the left-handed Varis. Plays this one straight to the cover fielder just inside the ring, and there's no run there. Thundercats here with the tight field have just got, even though the power play is finished, they have 1 man just inside the boundary at deep 3rd man to the left-hander. And then sure enough, as long as there's any wood on that, it was going to clear the fielder, and it does beat the sweeper here as well at deep 3rd man. So that's 4 runs. The ground dried out now then from any overnight moisture, and there was no question as soon as that left the bat that it was going to be 4. Thundercats keeping the same field still. Slip in. The swivel pull on that one from Varis. It doesn't really make much contact, just a single. Bowler fields off his own bowling. Moves along to 33 for the loss of 3 wickets. 2 balls left in the 7th. And we've got a bit of injury in the outfield. Thundercats attending to what looks like a hammy, not sure whether it's cramp or has he pulled the hamstring. Fielder's down anyway, he's not getting up at the moment. Take a short break of proceedings. So an injury to the Thundercats fielder. A slight delay in proceedings. The fielder had to be carried off. Looks like a groin or a hamstring has gone there, so replacement fielder is on, as that one is pumped out over the inner ring through the extra cover sweeper, and they'll come back for a second. And try and get you the information as to which 12th man fielder has come on and which player it is that was injured. Not given that information as yet. And, moving on, Rifat continues. Last ball of the 7th. And that one is guided away through the vacant backward point area, but there's a fielder out there, so there's just the one into the keeper. That's the end of the 7th over, 36 for 3. So 7 overs gone, just above 5 is the run rate currently for the Amperes. And will we see a change of ball? No, it looks like Alam is going to bowl through. Shahid Alam, number 3 on the shirt, spinner, to continue a bowl his final over from the residential end. And he'll be bowling it to the right-handed Mehmand. That's hit well. Again through the... This time they have got a long-on fielder, so just a single, straight to that long-on fielder. The score moves along to 37 for the loss of 3 wickets of Varis. The left-hander back to face. And Alam will bowl right arm around the wicket. This one, fielder, I was just about to say hit straight to the fielder, but the fielder then dived over the ball, so the sweeper has to come round, save the day, and take 2 from that, which misfield in the ring. So Varis adds 2 to the score. Alam continues that short and hit up in the air, The fielder's going to come round, and good effort, but drops it. I think it was the substitute fielder as well. Not sure whether he's hurt himself or. Anyway, had it and then dropped it. There's, looks like the fielder then caught his chin on the grass as he landed from the dive, the attempted catch. I think he'll be all right. Just chin in the grass, I think. Fortunately, the grass is nice and soft. Number 44. That's the replacement fielder for the previous injury we had in the last over. Salman, I think it is. So that's the catch has gone down with the score on 41. Some spectators invading the commentary box. Apologies for the interruption. If we're back on, and this one is fielded by the recently injured fielder, who's replacement fielder number 44, Salman. Back into the bowler, and they just take a single. It'll be Mehman now back on strike, who's currently 10 from 6 balls, had a couple of chances already. Put down off his bat, and this one edged straight to backward point fielder sort of position, and there's no run. 44 for the loss of 3 at the end of the 8th. Habib Khan to commence his spell from the water tower end, from the road end. Right arm over, to the left-handed Varis, who then punches that one out to the straight out the cover fielder, but well run as a single. So Habib Khan to continue to Mehmand, who's down the wicket again, but no contact with the ball. I'm quite sure this running down the wicket tactic is actually working too well, but anyway, first game of the season for them. And there's another wild swipe and straight through to the keeper. Little edge, 45 for the loss of 4 wickets. New batter Shoaib Qureshi in at 6. In rather dire straits at Tampere at the moment, 46 for the loss of 4. That's 9 overs completed, 46 for 4 wickets. Just ahead of, or just above 5 runs scored per over thus far by Tampere Amperes. Struggling here against the Bengal Thundercats bowling attack. Belayat Khan, here's the call over the walkie-talkie, is the next bowler, number 98, who will bowl the 10th over from the residential end. Bowled well this morning in the first game against Empire. And it will be to Qureshi. Right-handed bat, right on medium over the wicket from Belayat, who's now in full ball, and that one is played out by Qureshi to the vacant mid-on area, and they'll come through for an easy single. moving 2 around the wicket to the left-handed Varis, who's currently 17 from 15 balls. Leaves that one, and it's a wide. Just adjusting his field. The square leg fielder coming into the circle for the left-handed batter. Who plays and misses at that one. Through to the keeper. Keeper, skipper Bayezid Islam. Again, somewhat wild swing and a miss from Varis. Same result as the previous ball, straight through the keeper, no run. Struggling here to make much of an impression, the Tampere batters. Well, that goes down as all first of the season or what, but anyway, Beliat Khan in. It's a fuller ball. Batter then Varis just digs that one out. That comes to the mid-wicket fielder on the ring, and they'll take a single. Khan in, approaches the wicket. It's guided straight to the backward point fielder. Never a single there. Quite rightly sent back by the non-striker, Varis. There's Beliat Khan in to finish his first over. Tidy enough. Playing a miss straight through the keeper. No run. So at the halfway stage, 49 for 4. Just 3 off that one. So Habib will continue his second over from the road end. To Varis. And that's a wide. Again. Playing a miss from the batter straight through the keeper, no run scored. Varis 18 from 19, Shoaib Qureshi 2 from 4 currently. Trying to put something together here for the Tampere Amperes. It's a full ball from Habib, just well dug out. No run, straight back to the bowler. As yet another airliner goes above Kerava National Cricket Ground. Favourite route for tourists. See the greatest ground in Finland as you go overhead. And that one just... looks at the ball, I think he had something on that. I thought it was just drifting down the leg side, maybe got a little thin edge on it. Didn't capture that here in the box, unfortunately. This one full and hit straight back over the bowler's head. Varis is going to come back for a second eventually. There's any question of there not being a second run. I don't know what the confusion was there. Calling perhaps the issue, but anyway, always a 2. As soon as he went over the bowler's head, no man out there on the boundary, having to come round from the long on area. And that's LBW. Maris has to depart, so 20 to his name. Habib bowling it full and straight, 5th wicket down with the score on 52. So the right-handed Mohammed Omer Fatimi it is that is in next at 7. All sorts of trouble here for Tampere. Need some sort of a partnership now for this next wicket. And that one is just about dug out. First ball, bowled by Habib. Fatimi manages to avoid the golden duck. The cut. So it's Bellier continuing the 11th, and squeeze another single in. And just as I was saying, we need a partnership on here. As the 6th wicket goes down. I think that was just waiting for the score. But up to, yeah, it was Qureshi, I think, was facing. So it's Qureshi that departs. With the score on 54. New batter in at 8 will be number 93. We have Ashu on the team list. Let's see what we have on Ashu Masi. Looks like another right-handed bat. The score on 54. He joins Fatimi at the wicket, and it's Belayat Khan to continue with his 2nd over from the residential end. Just only gone for 4 runs thus far. In, and that's full ball. Squirts that one out again. Really look where the next run is coming from here. All looking a bit messy for Tampere. Brings Fatimi back on the strike. He's 2 from 3. Run rate scored now just falling below 5 and over. This one turned down by the non-strikers. It's no run there. Be another dot. The dot ball into the book. It's yet another jet airliner passes above us. Belayat Khan in again from the residential end. That's short of length, pulled away. And there is a fielder out there. And just keep that one to a single. A decent return from deep mid wicket. Just the one. It's Belayat Khan again. And no run scored. That's the end of the 12th. 56 for 6. Habib Khan it is to continue for his 3rd over from the water tower end, 13th of the innings. 56 for 6, Tampere Amperes score currently. Struggling to make 3 figures here, the way things are going. These ones can put a partnership together. Fatimi there with a nice enough shot. Straight to the fielder, however, no run. It's a fuller ball. Just guided away nicely. Now the batter is going to come back for a second at the end of the day. A bit of a fumble there in the field. Deep 3rd man and the backward point fielder then somehow managing to shuffle the ball between themselves. Anyway, resulted in a 2. Habib in again, full of ball. Nicely played through to extra cover. They'll come through for an easy single. Full again from Habib. Batter doesn't get any bat on that, and that's signalled as a leg by. Onto the score, onto the extras. Brings Fatimi back on strike. Habib Khan currently only had gone for 9. Not really getting much of a bat on him, but that's a wide. That's signalled by the umpire. Misfield in trouble there. If they'd have taken off for the run, it looked like it was going to be cleanly fielded, but it wasn't then eventually. Just off the bounce, spinning ball. And batters managed to come through easily enough at the end for the single. Habib in again, full toss and fielded by a mid-on fielder, and there's no run. It'll be 62 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of the 13th. As a Duzman bowling his leg spin from the residential end. He's going to continue to Fatimi, who just hits that one directly at the cover fielder, well inside the ring. There was no run. Habib, I think it is, that's number 15 there, fielding there. This one hit for the fielder's sake. I was just about to say for the fielder's sake, hopefully for 6, but no. The somehow cow corner fielder, who is out literally on cow corner, managed to misjudge that. Catch didn't go over him, but it wasn't a 6. So anyway, 4 runs scored. Well hit by Fatimi. Should have been caught, but anyway, not taken. Misfield in the covers. They'll come through for a single. Habib just fumbling that one slightly. There's no run. Sorry, 1 run. As it was a man in to continue. Another quick signal, which I almost missed, so he's given that one out. LBW. 7th wicket, Massey falls for just the one. LBW to Asaduzaman, with the score currently on 68 for the loss of 7. And it's Ashif Mohammed in next. Number 74. The wheels coming off quite glaringly here for Tampere. Struggling to keep the scoreboard ticking over, and that's the end of the 14th. 68 for the loss of 7 wickets for Tampere. Wickets spread all around the Bengal Tiger bowlers. 1 each for Humayun Alam, Rifat, Belayat Khan, and now latest one Asaduzaman, and 2 for Habib. Constant fall of wickets then so far. From the road end, water tower end. Continues to bowl short, and this time short and wide down the leg side. Signalled as a wide. Quite sure what all the Bengal Tigers players are jumping around about. It's signalled as a wide ball, and will remain as a wide ball. If we get Kabir to bowl full here, then this might be over then rather quickly, but I suspect from the way he's been bowling earlier today that there's not going to be a lot in this second half. There we go. Full ball immediately as I say so, which is then driven down the ground nicely by the Tampere batter. Fatimi, I think that was. I'll take 2. There will be a run at the end of the day. We're playing and missing. We've got misfielding. We've got bowlers hitting the prone batter with the throw. And at the end of it all, a run. And we have another player down. Tampere batter this time, I think. Whether he'd taken a hit from the throw from the bowler. Kabir is in straight through to the keeper. Late on that one, some way. Seven down with a score on 72. As Kabir is continue in his 3rd over from the road end. water tower end, kind of a water tower end, I call it that. And that's just short of length. Some bat on it, just guided through backward point, and easy enough to make a single. It's Kabul back over the wicket. And there's another, quite sure I should describe that as an attempt to sort of come down the wicket, but didn't look like he was going to make any contact with the ball. So straight through the keeper, no run. Still want to come in the 15th. Short ball, this time quite short. There was contact, obviously, as the umpire's given that as a caught behind. So 73, the last ball of the 15th and eighth wicket goes down. That's Fatimi, caught by the keeper, Bazid Arif, skipper of the Thundercats. And the new batter will be Mohamed Chazaib. So, coming in at 10. And Azaduzman then continue from the residential end for the 16th over. So Mohamed Chazaib and Mohamed Ashif, who plays and misses the second ball of the over. Azaduzman just adjusting his fielder, putting the cow corner fielder just slightly further wide out on the rope, or at least he hopes on the rope. This one just played out to point. Doesn't look like there are many runs coming here unless there's somebody can clear the in-ring fielders. Tampere batters struggling to do so. Azaduzman bowling that one just a bit more flight, and that results in a single. End of the over, 74 for 8. Just the one off that one from Azaduzman. It's Kabir to continue for his fourth and final over, 2 for 10 currently. Another player missed straight through to the keeper. Kabir's in, and Dab just straight back at him from Mohammed Ashif, who will remain on just 2 from 9 balls. This time thick edge. There's the fielder, however, at third man, so it'll just be a single. Kabir's in. Again, short of length this time. Stepped back and then decided to play. I'm not quite sure what sort of a shot there was, but anyway, there was enough contact on the bat, and it, with the pace of the ball, managed to bounce away past the fielder and under the covers over there outside of the mid-wicket boundary for a long-awaited boundary for the temporary Ampere batters. Found it, there we go. Moves it along to 79 with 3 more overs to come after this one. It's a better full ball from Kabir, this time just dug out by the batter. That's the end of the 17th over, 79 for 8, so 5 off that one.
Vai attenzione.
As a Bluesman flights one straight down, not quite down the throat of Long Off, who Kabir gets one hand to that. National team coach would not be happy if he was watching it. Should have taken it, but didn't. Not anticipating the flight of the ball, which we were anticipating from the box that was coming straight towards him, and he moved too late and then only managed to get a bit of a finger on it. Run away for 4 just to make things even worse, so that's another boundary to Mohammed Ashif, or Ashif Mohammed. So Kabir then leaves the field, replaced by number 44, 12th man, Salman. Quite sure whether that was because he dropped the catch or whether he just finished his bowling or a mixture of the two, but anyway, Asaduzzaman continues. There's a single. Which brings Mohammed Jazib on to face the next ball. contact with that, but is enough. Contact straight down the throat of the fielder, long on. So that sees the 9th wicket fall. Will they manage to bat out the 20 overs? Struggling the way things are going here. It's Shazib that will depart. And that's a second wicket for Asad Usman. And the last batter for Tampere coming to the wicket. Shawaiz. Shirt number 21. Shawaiz Rehman. With the 9th wicket falling on 84, with still 3 balls left in the 18th. So whether they can manage to scrape a few more runs from the last 15 balls. Azad Usman already preparing his appeal if the batter had missed the ball, but the batter didn't miss the ball, so no appeal was made. 2 left still in the 18th. Azad Usman. To the new batter. It's another appeal. Umpire not interested this one. Rehman pads up again for final ball of the 18th over. And final ball of the innings, as it turns out. 84 all out is the score. So it'll be 85 to win for the Thundercats. Rather miserable innings for Tampere to start their season, struggling to make good contact with the ball, struggling running between the wickets, and they'll finish with a mere 84 runs for the Bengal Tigers to chase. They'll join us again after the innings break.
Welcome back to this lovely afternoon at Kerava National Cricket Ground. We are back for the second innings of Tampere Amperes versus Bengal Tiger Thundercats. Bengal Tigers chasing a target of 85. Habib Khan and S. Alam to open the batting for the Thundercats. And I'm joined in the commentary by Mr. Andrew Armitage. Welcome. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Thanks, Geet. And welcome you to the box for you too. We'll see the first over from Tampere to be bowled by, quite up on the screen yet. You can see the number on the shirt. Looks like 92 Hamza Mukhtar from the road end to start proceedings, just as we get another jet airliner go above us today. Quite clearly it's been the route of routes has been to go fly over Kerava National Cricket Ground. Must be the tourism attraction. So I suspect Habib is not going to hang around. Yeah, as Mukhtar's in, and there we go, immediately wrong. Not much of a shot offered, no run. Who'd be a commentator, hey Geet?
Yeah, great day to debut at the commentary hut at the National Cricket Ground. But yeah, Hamza Mukhtar right on the money, first up.
I was expecting Habib to come out swinging. There we go. At least I'm 1 from 2. There's a fuller ball from Hamza, gets dispatched by Habib, then through the vacant backward point area, just into the Tikkurila boundary boards to the left of screen from your screen. And with only 85 as the target, then we could well see this one finish rather quickly. And that's just put in short and well and truly dispatched by Habib. So 6 and a 4. So I was only wrong for the first ball then so far. Quite clearly that was just his sighter.
That was straight into the pavilion, right out of the middle of the bat from Habib, who also plays for the Estonia national team.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we saw him in Guernsey last summer for the ICC Men's T20 sub-regional qualifiers.
Can ball spin as well as a little bit of medium pace. So
Yeah, I think we saw a little bit of everything when Finland played against Estonia. Less said the better about that match. And the tournament to be remembered for the well, at least for the game that Finland then won against the host. The only game that the Guernsey team lost during that tournament. Unfortunately, Finland then falling short of the final spot by net run rate on the final game as Mukhtar's in again to Habib. He's looking at putting that one over. Covers as he replays the shot. Doesn't make any contact, however. No contact made this time. As he tries to dispatch this one into the ditch again. Yeah.
Tampere got 2 men behind the wicket. Third man and flying wing along the boundary. Shot.
I was just wondering, from the sound off the bat, looks as though we got enough of it, and surely it has. Straight over the black boundary hoardings at the sound barrier road end. It's a 6 to finish the first over, so 16 off it without loss. As we said, I think this might be over rather quickly. So, second over from the residential end, it looks like Shoaib Qureshi, I think.
That's correct. Number 20.
Played a few games for the national team back in the day. 2018, I think it was, in the Netherlands. What was that, 7 years ago? Alam looking to carry on with the same type of batting as he's seen from his partner Habib Khan at the other end. No contact with the ball, however. Now he does make contact, and there's another boundary. Just dealing in boundaries so far today, Thundercats. 3 of them in the first over, and now 1 in the second. And will this one fall away? Yep, does manage to go downhill there behind backward point for another boundary 4.
Thundercats seem to be in a bit of a hurry to finish this off. They've had back-to-back games. First up against Empire this morning. They had a tough loss. Bouncing back in this one. Great bowling display in the first innings. And now they've started off rather well.
Fielder out outside of the ring, so we have the first non-boundary runs to the total. As Qureshi's in again. Habib just dabs him down, and if he does. He's going to say if he gets it past the fielder, then they'll do well to cut it off. Fielder just managing to put a foot on it, but not managing to stop the boundary. So there's another one.
Slightly overcast conditions in the morning, the skies have cleared up a bit.
Beautiful. Another jet has gone above us. I'm guessing Finland's not on a strike today then.
They were supposed to be a strike.
Yesterday I think they were.
Yesterday and Monday, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe this is all the backlog. Anyway, we see a change of bowling, or is that going to be? So Ashu Mussy it is who will bowl his first and the third over of the innings. Just 56 more required for Thundercats off 18 overs, so just over 3 and over. I think unless something sensational with the ball happens here, I can't see this one going any other way than a Thundercats opening win of the season. Any thoughts on that then, Geet?
Well,
Slingy action. Through to the keeper, no run. Just a few more adjustments to the field. What have we got out so far for the power play? We've got a deep third man, and I was just about to say, and the fielder out on the offside, but he's nowhere near that one. As Alam puts that away for 4. Not quite sure where the second Tampere fielder is. There isn't one down here on the leg side, so there. Yeah, there's a man down at third man, but I think the second fielder is somewhere out here, but only just outside the ring. He wasn't on the boundary. Neither here nor there, really. And that one is jabbed down towards that third man fielder, just for a single. Tampere have a, looks like fielder at point, which is somewhere in between the boundary and the inner circle. Neither or. Ball's in again. Slingy action. It's missed by the keeper. The fielder will come round. No, he won't cut it off. But it's wide as well, so wide for boundary. Things just getting worse here for Tampere. Moves the Thundercats along to 39. Looks like they'll have soon have half the score accumulated in the space of just 3 overs. You might get a bit of an extended lunch break, Geek.
nothing better.
Start times remain the same for the evening match, so if this one is over rather quickly, then there'll be a longer break. Better go and buy some more digesters for the groundsman's box, as that one is hit back by Habib past the bowler, and looks like no, they will manage to stop it. I thought it was going to go for a 4 straight past the bowler in front of the scaffolding, but no, didn't make it. I know that there's no long grass out there anyway, because we were involved in cutting it yesterday afternoon, so it doesn't grow that quickly. Although it does look as though the rain last night has certainly woken up the grass a bit more. This one's short, pulled away, top edged, not anticipated by the fielder, unfortunately for Tampere. And they're going to come back for a second. It should have been a catch if we'd had any level of anticipation of where the ball was going, but fielder didn't move for the first few seconds after the ball had left the bat.
It's horribly misjudged, I guess, with the sun in his eyes.
Yeah, possibly.
Backwards.
Yeah,
Doesn't help either.
no sunnies. Habib's then pierced the field again, and this is going to run away. I don't think there's any question again here. There's another 4 added to the score. Which is the last ball of the third. 47 without loss, so as I suspected, they'll be past the halfway mark at the end of the third, and they certainly are. Just
Like
another.
their net run rate wonders, I guess, the Thundercats.
Yeah, well, they might as well. I mean, you never know how the end of the season's going to go. You know, you might end up losing a position or two on the league table just for the sake of a an odd run here or there on the net run rate, so might as well make the most of it now.
For the viewers joining us from abroad, you'll be seeing Tampere in action in mostly back-to-back games over the weekend, Andy. And
Yeah,
why is
that's
that
right.
so?
Yep, the league program put together by the league director Manoj is basically all of the teams that travel further afield, so the ones that are not based in and around Greater Helsinki area, Tampere, Turku teams, and the teams from Saimaa, Lappeenranta, and they generally are scheduled all to play 2 matches back to back during weekends. Makes it easier, as that one is sliced away for yet another boundary, just bouncing over the covers. Alam it is this time. Mohamed Massis it is that's bowling. See if we can pick up the number on the shirt from the bowler. At the 74. Here we go. It's and it's thick edge. The keeper doesn't manage to get anything on it. There's a field out there, however, so there's just the one.
That's another 4 over the ring on the offside.
Habib, I think this time. Yep. He's pretty much dealing in boundaries here. As
Strike rate of almost 300.
yeah. Tampere bowlers either keep giving him length or giving him width or both. And as we saw in the earlier match today, anything wayward and he tends to put it away. And that one is also put away. And 6.
If you were the head coach of Tampere, Andy, how would you get your troops back together for the upcoming match?
Thanks for that one. Yeah, at the end of the day, you've got to do the basics well, no matter what level of cricket you're playing. And so far, they're struggling to do that with bat and ball and in the field. You need better anticipation of the fielders. You need to get bowlers bowling well back of a length. If they're going to be bowling to Habib, you can't bowl it full and wide. There we go again. As you can see, this one is out for copy paste. This one just coming down just short of the boundary rope. I mean, clearly once the level is going up, as is the case in the Premier League in Finland as well. Lots of guys having trained a lot of cricket over the winter. It's the margins get smaller. I think, as we saw with the bat, as you asked, what would be the response? I play regular cricket shots as well. Get yourselves out of trouble. The Thundercats bowl well. They didn't do anything incredible, but they were certainly not an 84 all out sort of performance. And here we go again. There's a fielder out there. And he's
straight down his throat.
Yep, and he shelled it. So the Tampere guys have back to the drawing board. I think they've got to get some quality time into the nets, get some training done. And I think the biggest thing, not just for Tampere, but for any team, they've got to focus on their training sessions and what it is that we want to try to achieve. They're obviously, Tampere is the team that ended up at the bottom end of the season of the Premier League last year. So I don't see they've got too many new players, but they've got to come up with something to make a difference then this year.
And I guess at the FPL level, the work that you put in the preseason kind of shows.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously, as we get more and more facilities in Finland, the new indoor hall at Playbox, there'll be another indoor hall due to be open in January, just down the road from here, Kerava-Sipo Monitoimihalli, where there'll be another cricket 2-bay batting area, plus the indoor facility that we've had at Eerikylä for the last 7 years or so. You know, I mean, those are the facilities that need to be used in the winter. Otherwise, you find yourself already on the looking down the wrong end of a big gap in the league table. Already by the middle of June. 68 without loss, which leaves just 17 runs required for the Thundercats. And there's a playing a miss by Alam. You know, this is a big ground, international size boundaries, and I think going back to your question before, it's about putting partnerships together. There's lots of room in this ground for 1s and 2s, 3s even, and I think that's what, if I was, again, the Tampere coach, then that'd be what I'd need to be looking at. We don't want to see extravagant shots, we don't want to see anything like that. We just want to see the ball being punched into gaps, building partnerships, getting yourself set, and then looking for the boundaries. You know, I think that's what we saw in the first innings. A lot of wild shots, invariably delivering wickets, which they didn't recover from. So yeah.
And at least like the Thundercats have shown thus far, if you clear the infield,
Yeah.
the ball will travel.
Yeah, I mean, we're still in the power play, aren't we? This is the 5th over, so, you know, with only the 2 fielders out, there's another one that's gone up in the air. Is there going to be anybody underneath it? This time there is. Yep, so the first wicket down on 72.
Some would say better late than never, but might be too late already.
Yeah, I can't see them taking another 9 wickets in the next couple of overs for the sake of a dozen runs. But never know. Stranger things have happened.
So it's Alam who gets out for a whirlwind 23 of 14. The incoming batsman is number 7, Max.
Not Mad Max, no.
Not Mad Max, but Mohiuddin Al-Belal, also known as Max. And Max it is who will be taking the strike. Shazad with his final delivery of the first. Full toss tucked away towards the leg side for a single. Thundercats 73 for 1 after 5. With 12 to win.
So will we see it finished off in the power play, I think, next over?
Let's hope so for our sake.
No. Who's going to be bowling the 6? I think we've had a bowling change each over, so I think we'll probably have another one. 21 it is, yep. Shawait Rehman, who's going to be bowling to Max Belal. We're struggling along at strike rate of only 100, 1 from 1, compared to Habib, who's 44 from 15. And I suspect has just asked his partner just get him down the other end, just to get this one wrapped up rather quickly. Doesn't I look away. I was just about to say doesn't manage it, and there's a misfield, and they come through for a run. I'm quite sure what happened there. Did you see that one, Geet?
Yeah, they ran off and overthrow.
Oh, okay. I just looked down at my paperwork and missed it. I thought it was a
Nobody backing up.
regulation return to the keeper sort of throw, but anyway. So Habib does come on strike. We've got a long on, and he then ruins all my predictions. Just dab one down to the point fielder for a single. So again, just going back to what Tampere might want to do, you could see again this in the power play, the fielder outside the ring, he's basically again neither here nor there. 15 metres in from the boundary as the sweeper on the cover boundary, and he's only there to be the sweeper. It's well fielded. Max comes through for another single, bringing his partner Habib back onto strike, 76 for 1. I wonder whether he's going to finish this game with a couple of big boundaries and bring up his 50 at the same time. Field change. Here's we have 56. Skipper Ali, I think it is. He's coming out to long off, but again, he's not. He's come out to long off, but he hasn't come all the way to long off, so he's about 15 metres in from the boundary rope. Not quite sure why. I'll just go over his head if he doesn't come back onto the boundary.
Yeah, it's a slightly perplexing field. Doesn't stop the single, nor is there for the catch.
No.
Now he's gone back.
Habib just hits that one straight down, well, not down the throat, but straight towards the fielder at a straight long on, but he doesn't attack the ball sufficiently to stop the second run. It's all a bit lazy as well, isn't it, out there? You know, I mean, I know they're not defending much, but there's nobody geeing them up in the field, nobody running around trying to pull off something spectacular. And then we've got footwork out by the boundary rather than handiwork. But anyway.
Everything counts, everything counts.
Yeah. Just leave the footwork to the football field though. Anyway. We have managed to get to the end of the power play without finishing the game, so only 6 off that one from Rehman. So 79 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of the power play, while Tampere were 27 for 3 at the same time in their first innings. And it'll be Habib to face. What are the odds on first shot? What do you think? Finishing this. Change of bowling as well. It's Olivares, so we do have a change of bowling at every over. No, well, that's a new FPL record. 7 overs, 7 bowlers. I suspect Habib is going to pump him into the ditch over mid-wicket, bring up his 50. And let you go for an extended lunch. Ah, there we go. He thought about it. Clearly not listening. Clearly not listening to the commentary. Let's see, we'll go for the next one. Slow right arm. 78. Olivares. Better left hand, I think. And there we go. Either he's got enough of it. There's a man out there again. And he takes it. There we go. So the intent was quite clear. That's where it was going to go. But he doesn't get enough of it. Habib. And the man that this time was out on the boundary at deep mid-wicket takes the catch, so Habib departs. An excellent 48 from 21 balls. As the second wicket goes down on 79, still 6 required. And it'll be Afzal Hussain, number 70 for the Thundercats, who'll come in to try and finish this one.
So Habib Khan departs for a well-made 48 with a strike rate of almost 230, 5 fours, 3 sixes.
Just adjusting your headset, Geet. We have some feedback from Mr. Mehran Amin, who's following this broadcast. Thanks for the note. Just trying to make your voice a little bit clearer, so you have to say something in the next few balls before this one is over. Oh, then you need.
Afzal Hussain on strike.
And
that's the game.
there we go. So I'll let you describe that one, just see if my settings are any better.
Yeah, so Mohammad Hussain took him just 1 ball to clear the boundary and finish the game for Thundercats.
So how does that work out? Strike rate of 600?
Yeah. Great outing, I would say. But yeah, Thundercats got the job done.
6.3 overs.
6.3 overs. Second game of a back-to-back. Pretty good returns with the ball for the Thundercats bowling group. Everybody chipped in with wickets. And with the bat, they came out with purpose. Finished the game off just after the power play. So to summarize, Tampere Amperes, not much to write home about. 84 in the first innings, highest score by Alivaris of a 20. Mohammad Asaduzaman, standout bowler for the Thundercats with 3 wickets for 12 in his 3 overs. Kabir and Habib Khan chipped in with 2 wickets each. In reply, Thundercats finished the job in 6.3 overs with Habib Khan, the standout bat, 48 of 21 balls. So, Andy.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you in the box, even though it was for a shortened innings, as we suspected would be the case. We'll have to get ourselves cleared up from the commentary box and get over to the captain's interviewing position. We shall have a break after this game, so if you just follow us for the post-match captain's interviews, and then after that we shall have a just over hour and a half break for the 6 o'clock start time of the third match of the day, which will see Tampere Amperes play against the Helsinki Titans. So welcome again shortly. Thank you for following, and we'll see you again soon.
all in.
Good. Some makeup.
You want makeup? I'm not going to say anything. You good, Gate? Can see you through the. Yes, he's there. So I'll go. We'll go with you first, and then you pass it over, and then we'll go from him to you to Habib. All right? You good? So we're here with the two skippers and the man of the match, Tampere Amperes captain. Tough day at the office to start your Finnish Premier League.
Yeah, it was a tough day, first game, and I think credit goes to BTCC how they played. They outplayed us in all three departments. But yeah, the games ahead, we will look to have some positive out from this game and look to have good season after this game.
Have a little bit of a break now before the second match
Yeah,
today.
We have the
So
second game.
maybe hit the ground running like the Thundercats did for their second match of the day.
Yep, exactly. So let's see how it goes, and we will have a little bit of break, and then coming back and preparing for the next game.
Okay, super.
Yep, thanks.
Thanks. Over to you, Skipper. A little bit of a different feeling from your first match of the day this morning. How's it feel? What's your immediate thoughts after the game?
Yeah, excellent. And 2 losses, and after that 1 win. This kind of wins boost up, and hopefully boys continue. And we have tomorrow games and next day games, so keep the momentum to the next game as well. Hopefully, same way goes.
Yep. Anything special to say about your team today? This performance?
Yeah, Habib plays excellent. I was bowled well, and overall it's a good team performance. Everybody played their part, so that's how we want to win. Yep.
Sounds good. And maybe then a few words from the man of the match,
Yes.
Habib. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels wonderful. It's been a while. I have been playing for BTCC, but I couldn't click with the bat. Morning match also, it was really a nervous game. Like we could have played this 168. We bowled well. I'm restricting Amperes 168. It was really good bowling. But then we couldn't click with the bat. But yes, we came back with batting well in the second match. We hope that we are going to continue with this kind of performance in upcoming matches as well.
Yeah. Still early doors for the season for everybody, of course. So it's first few games under the belt. Here we are, the last day of May. So the season is very, very young. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for a great game, and we'll wish the best to Tampere for the last game of the day.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you.